What's good? It's your boy Hard8, the truth of YouTube, your favorite commentator's favorite commentator. Yeah! What's up, people? What's happening? You already know the deal. If you missed my last video, link is down below. Facebook groups, gamer tags, all that good shit is down below, so make sure you go and check it out. Now, I'm now convinced. I am definitely convinced that fag boys are fucking retarded. I'm convinced that you fag boys, mainly you ex-fags, I'm convinced that y'all are mentally disabled or something. Mentally disturbed. Something's going on. I mean, for people, any group of fucking fag boys, for you to be in love with a piece of plastic the way that some of y'all are, you have to be mentally unstable. You have to be. And now, after today's news about Sony selling off Sony Online Entertainment, I'm definitely convinced that you ex-fags are fucking retarded. I'm convinced. This shit is crazy. First of all, if you didn't hear the news, Sony has sold off one of their gaming studios that went by the name of Sony Online Entertainment. Sony Online Entertainment was not making a profit for Sony. They were losing money. The games that came out of that studio just ain't doing so well. So, Sony sold off the fucking company. But people see Sony Online Entertainment and they now believe, these ex-fags now believe that games like Uncharted and God of War is coming to Xbox. Oh, man, I'm not making this shit up, people. I'm not making this shit up. Look at the comments. Shit, even BG posted a couple of these comments on Twitter. Look at the comments. Even Zephyrnix. Now, Zephyrnix, you know better. Even Zephyrnix made a video. And in the title, he said, Sony making Xbox games now? What? Like, Zeph, you know better, Zeph. You know better. You gotta holler at me, man. Holler at me on Skype or something. You know better. Now, the funny thing about this with these ex-fags is all of a sudden, they are excited to play these games that they never gave a fuck about. Shit, most of the people in this community didn't give a fuck about the games that came out of the Sony Online Entertainment studios. Games like EverQuest, H1Z1, PlanetSide 2. Now, like I said, you had a few people that, played PlanetSide 2, and people was definitely showing some interest in H1Z1, but overall, the games that come out of this studio are really not something that people talk about or play. I mean, do you see a lot of gameplay in this community from the games I just named, besides H1Z1, which is, the new game? But what I find funny is that the ex-fags, and you can go back, they were talking big shit about H1Z1. Talking about how terrible it looks, the graphics are terrible, it looks like a PlayStation 2 game. I'm quite sure the comments and the videos that went up when H1Z1 was launched are still up now, unless motherfuckers is stealth deleting shit. The ex-fags, they were talking big shit about that game. Now, all of a sudden, they're excited for H1Z1. They're excited that PlanetSide 2 is coming to the Xbox One, possibly. I mean, judging by what the guy said, that just bought or that's running Sony Online Entertainment now or whatever, whoever the fuck he is, basically he said he's excited to be making Xbox One games now. Now, Sony sold off a company that was not making them any money to an investment firm. You know what I mean? And they changed the name. The name is now Daybreak Game Company. So, it's not like people really think that like PSN been sold off. People really think that like Sony has been sold off. So everything that comes with Sony is now going multiplat. You have people that really believe this shit. I'm not making this shit up. People really think that Uncharted is coming to Xbox One. This shit funny to me. People really believe this shit. This is crazy. Sony got rid of a non-profitable company. That's it. Well, not really like non-profitable, but y'all know what I mean. Sony got rid of a company that wasn't bringing in any money. So they cut the fat. Period. Now look at the games that's on Sony Online Entertainment and tell me y'all motherfuckers gave a fuck about them a week ago. You didn't. Especially you ex-fags. H1Z1 was a terrible game a month ago. A week ago. It was a terrible game. PlanetSide 2. Y'all ain't give a fuck about these games a week ago. But all of a sudden now, y'all excited. Y'all can't wait to play H1Z1 on Xbox One. Like, what the fuck? Hypocrites, man. I tell you, hypocrites. It's crazy. But anyway, this is really, to me, it wasn't no big news to me. I saw it. I was like, okay. I didn't give a fuck about none of the games that's on Sony Online Entertainment. Oh, you got DC Universe. You know what I'm saying? People, there was interest shown in that game too. But overall, Sony Online Entertainment, like, I don't play none of those games. And I can't really say if they're trash or not. I mean, I played PlanetSide 2. I didn't really like it. H1Z1, I haven't gotten into that yet. I'd rather wait for the finished product. And DC Universe, not my cup of tea. None of the MMOs and EverQuest and all of that stuff is not my cup of tea. Are the games garbage? I don't know. But one thing I do know is that I didn't hear much chatter or much hype about anything being developed by Sony Online Entertainment. You know what I mean? Little sprinkles here and there, but nothing as big as what people are making it out to be today. Now that this news has come forward. So, like, cut it the fuck out, especially you ex-fags. Stop it. Stop it. Motherfuckers don't give a fuck about none of those games. H1, y'all know the deal. Whatever. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here, man. I mean, people think that Sony is now, the PlayStation 4 is about to come to an end and all of this shit. Listen, people, it's a developer that wasn't bringing in any money and Sony sold them off. It's really not that big of a deal. And if you look at their games catalog, come on. Really? Really? But I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down. Thanks for watching. This your boy Hard8. Deuces.
Hey! Hey! New shoes on the Range Rover, good with mine. Yeah, motherfuckers act like I